Good morning, you guys. It's Monday. It's the start of a new week. I am wearing one of my favorite shirts. Life is great. It's raining outside, so it's the perfect weather for a coffee and to start my reading. Today, we're gonna be reading The Hobbit. I need to open it. It's time for this, baby. It's time for this, baby. The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I've been meaning to read these books for so long, and nothing is getting in the way now. So we're gonna start our reading. This is gonna be a little reading journal. Plus, I'm gonna be watching the movies because I've never watched them before. And a lot of you told me that I should probably read these books. And you guys have been recommending these books actually since I finished Harry Potter, which was at the end of last year, so 4 months ago. And it's finally time. It's finally time. It seems easy to open, but it is not easy to open. Oh my gosh. Okay, perfect. Other than that, I think I'm going to the gym today after breakfast. I want to move my body a little bit. I want to do some strength training. I've been super bad at it because when I came back from Hawaii, I just had like zero motivation to do anything. So I have not gone to the gym or do anything like any movement. So today is gonna be the perfect day to come back to it. I really hope that I can get a lot of these books done by this week. They're so pretty. I love the cover actually. If you can see, it has like little lines that kind of shine. It's cute and I'm super excited to get into this world. I know it's not the best season to start a book like this since this is fantasy. You're supposed to be reading this during the winter or fall, but you know what? Spring is also a good time. Plus, I have not been outside a lot lately. So it feels like winter because you guys, the pollen here in Georgia has been awful. It has been so high that you go outside and you feel the pollen getting into your eyes and getting into your mouth, and it's not a great feeling. Trust me, it's not something that you want. Look at how cute this is. I'm honestly in love with the covers and I'm so excited to start my books. Let's get this done. I honestly cannot find my bookmark anywhere, so I'm using like a random piece of paper, but this one is the one that I'm reading. I already told you that. There's no comments in there. I think I watched the movie actually. I remember that I watched the movie when I was a kid, but I didn't really enjoy it, so I don't have a lot of memory around the movie. So I'm excited to get into this world and actually learn a lot about it. If you watch my last blog, you will know that I also read The Hunger Games, the last book that came out, Sunrise on the Reaping, and that I am obsessed with The Hunger Games. I was actually trying to look for the movies, but I don't know where they are. I cannot find my movies that I bought with my money a couple of years ago. I have rewatched all the movies like multiple times. When I tell you multiple times, is to the point where I know the dialogue. I can tell you the dialogue. I can tell you everything about the movie. I know facts, like random facts about it. Literally my favorite movie ever, all of them. The second one is my favorite out of all of them, but I love them all. I cannot find my movies and I don't know where they are, and I'm pretty upset about that. The last time that I rewatched it with my family, we rewatched it on Netflix, but now it's not on Netflix anymore, so I'm kind of sad about that. But yeah, that's a lot of things that I said just to say that I am trying right now to get the movies through my library so that I can go pick them up and then watch them again and then just return them. But also I need the movie to be, because you can actually buy them on not Netflix, Apple TV, Fandango, something like that, and Amazon Prime. They're all only in English and I need them to be in Spanish because I want them to watch it with my family and they only speak Spanish, so that's kind of hard. And yeah, so that's the update on that. Second update is that I really like to also keep you updated on the TV shows and movies that I'm watching. So right now I'm watching The White Lotus with my mom. We already finished season 1 and season 2. We're literally going through it like so fast because we keep binge watching the TV show. It is so good and we love it, and it's like all the drama, and that's like our thing that we do now at night. We just sat down and watched The White Lotus, and right now we're gonna start season 3 tonight, which I'm very excited about. I love both seasons. I think they're amazing. There's a lot of drama, mystery. I love the music. I love the environment per se. Like the first season it's on Maui, Hawaii, and the second season it's Italy. way the TV show makes you feel as if you were there, literally, with the music, the ambience, the shots that they take of the place they are at. It's just incredible, and I've just been really liking it. The ending of the season 2 got me with my mouth open. It was incredible. I actually really enjoy it. My TikTok has become, my For You page has become full of edits from different TV shows and movies. Like this morning I got one for Divergent and I was like literally screaming from the inside. Anyways, that is all for that. Last thing that I'm gonna say is that I've been learning my French because I'm so excited. I am really trying for my next trip to be to France. Honestly, I am doing another trip soon, like at the end of this month, I want to say, and then I have another trip in May. But my long trip, that's what I like to say, the next long trip I wanted to be to Paris, France. I've never been there. I've never been to Europe, and I would really like to go there. I am also trying my best to see if I can get into an au pair kind of situation, because I've been seeing that that's like a good option for you to like be in another country without having to pay a bunch of money to be able to stay there, and then you can have like your visa and you can immerse yourself more in the culture, because of course you're gonna live with a French family or like whatever country you choose if you are into that, and you basically just have to, which is like actually hard, you have to take care of the kid or kids while the family is like working on or doing some other stuff. You're basically the helper, the nanny of the kids, and you live with the people in there, and I don't think you get paid a lot, but that's fine. I'm studying French on YouTube right now. I'm also doing Duolingo, but I'm also like doing YouTube as well, like both of them, because I know that Duolingo is not really like enough for you to learn French quite like I want to. So yeah, this is also like a little pep talk about life in general. I used to, and I still do, get a little bit stressed about life here and there, and I just start overthinking like, what am I going to do with my life? What's the perfect thing to do? What's the thing that I gotta do right now to be able to have the best future? When thinking about the future, I get anxious because I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. What am I supposed to do with my life? Who should I be? What career should I have? What choice should I do right now? When in reality, the only answer that we have is that we need to be present, because majority of the things that happen in our life, they're not in our control. And even if you feel like you're put together right now, you might change your mind or something might happen, and everything can just change in a matter of seconds without you being in control of that. Just think about the pandemic. Think about like all the people that had the perfect jobs and had everything figured out with their life, and then the pandemic hit, and then maybe they got laid off from their job, their dream job, or maybe right now that things are changing with technology, they lose their job because they don't need that position anymore in the business that they were in. So stuff like that happens, and it is not in our control. The only thing in our control is how we interact with the world and how we make our choices, make our decisions. And for me right now, I just feel like I want to live in the moment. I want to be present, and I just want to get to experience a lot of things in my life so that I can make a choice, I don't know when, of other things that I would like to do. But I know for a fact that I will continue to be changing with my decisions, my life choices, the things that I want, the things that I don't want. And I'm just happy just living my life right now, and I'm just happy with having this silly little dreams of going to France, learning French, little goals like reading The Hobbit and watching the movie after reading the book and feeling great about that, and traveling here and there to places I've never been to and meeting new people that I've never met before, instead of having this stress of like, no, I need to focus on like, what am I going to do for the rest of my life? Because that's just like, I feel like that's also like an illusion of you having control over something, when in reality it's not in your control either. There's a bunch of people out there that go to college and have this perfect career, but then end up not doing anything with their degree because they change their mind, or they change as a person and they realize that's not what they want to do anymore. And that's completely fine, because again, we're humans and we change a bunch, and that's how it's supposed to be. Anyways, I am going to be learning French for the rest of the day. Maybe I will read for a little bit later on. I need to run some errands later with my mom. about like her job and stuff situation, because she also lost her job a couple of weeks ago when I went to Hawaii. Actually, the same day that I went to Hawaii, she lost her job, and it's been rough for all of us. But again, it's something that is not in her control. It was not in her control, and now we're just embracing doing what we can right now. And I'm helping her getting a new job. There's a bunch of things that you need to do, and I've been her helping hand for now, so that's has been good. Also, just spending time with my family, with my mom, and helping her get through it, because she was really hurt after that laid off. So yeah, I just feel like you guys are like my friends, so I just talk to you guys about everything in my life and everything that's happening, and that's what's happening at the moment. So yeah, just thought about updating you, and I felt compelled to update you, and now I feel better, because now that I updated you, I feel like I can continue on with my day, because I couldn't stop thinking about it. I was like, Danny, you gotta update the people, the friends, of what's been going on. And now that I did it, now I can focus on my French. Okay, wait, can I show you real quick my April goals and like my April vision board, just because I want to show you. If you're like, I don't really care about your vision board, you can just, I don't know, skip through tomorrow. I want to show my vision board because I think it's pretty. See, this is my vision board. So whenever I feel like, oh my gosh, what do I do today, I'm like, okay, let's go through my vision board and see what I have in there. What can I do today that's on my vision board, or how can I work on that? So we have New York in there because that's the trip that I want to make at the end of this month. We have a bunch of coffee shops. Yesterday I was able to go to a coffee shop. Why is there food on my computer? Oh my gosh, whatever. One of my goals for this month is also to go outside more. So we have coloring books and painting, because I want to get outside more, and I want to go for cute coffee shops and cute reading places. I want to learn French. One of my goals actually for April is to sing a song, like to learn a song. On my Notion, I did a little template of my vision board. I almost dropped my computer with my goals. So number one is to spend more time outside, reading, painting, coloring, reading, and a picnic maybe. Right now I think that's not gonna be possible until later on this month, because the pollen has been awful, but hopefully it will improve. Then we have end of the month New York, which I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do, but hopefully I will be able to. I really want to. Next one is French every day, and I will take a quiz at the end of the month to see how I'm doing. You guys are gonna be here for my quiz. You guys are gonna be aware of my grade for the quiz, and I'm nervous about that. Next one is learn a French song. I love learning through songs. That's how I learn English basically. Next one, it's a secret project that I'm working on, so I can't really tell you, but just know that it's something. Next one is finish my books. I want to read all of them for Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit. And last one is try 3 new coffee shops, which I already can check on one. I need to add in there that I need to do my taxes, but that's like something that is mandatory. You know, it's not really something that I can skip. I have to do that, and I'll do that tomorrow. I have an appointment with my accountant tomorrow. Anyways, that is all. Okay, I will see you guys on the next clip, which I don't know when it's gonna be, but I'll see you there. Okay, see you there. Next morning, I woke up and decided to make breakfast for my family and I actually found a recipe on Pinterest that looked pretty good, and I'll leave it in the description box. It's just like eggs, baked eggs, something like that, but it was pretty good. All my family ended up loving it, and I loved it as well. It was a 10 out of 10, and I definitely recommend for you to make it at home. It's super easy and it's super quick to make. If you end up doing it, just let me know how you like it, and let me know if you like me when I post recipes, because I absolutely love it, but I don't know if you guys like them. We're going out with my mother. We're gonna have some fun. Not really, we're just gonna go run some errands that we need to run. But breakfast was delicious today, as you guys saw, and my mom is coming downstairs. I'm gonna show you her outfit. I'm gonna be doing a little TikTok right now. You guys, I'm so sorry, I apologize. I feel like I'm always doing TikToks, but that's reality. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go get ice cream today as well. Again, yeah, every single day I just crave ice cream. There's no day in which I do not crave ice cream, okay? There's like no day, okay? Ma, ven, vas a mostrar el outfit. She's gonna show the outfit. This is her outfit, and we're gonna go run some errands. Haz así para mostrar los zapatos. Here are the shoes. ¿Sí se ven? No sé, no creo.
Ahí, súbelo más.
Okay, you're gonna make fun of me, but actually, you guys, I film everything after this in a slow motion. And I have no idea how that happened because I don't even know how to put a slow motion on my camera. But anyways, we ended up going for ice cream with my mom after running some errands. She got like a coffee ice cream. It was delicious. I also tried it. And mine was called Gold Ribbon. It was at Baskin Robbins. It was a combination of coffee, caramel, and vanilla. It was incredible. I think this actually might be better than cookies and cream. And I'm just gonna leave you with a few of the clips that I took while getting my ice cream in a slow motion because I think it's pretty funny and I'm kind of upset about this, but you know what? Making the best out of this situation. While I'm here, because I have nothing else to say, I'm just gonna tell you the desserts that I love and the ones that I don't. I love brownies. I love chocolate chip cookies. I love ice cream. I do not like cheesecake. Do not like cinnamon raisin cookies or oatmeal cookies. Okay, the next day, actually, I came back home after going to the library, and here I'm showing you all the books that I got at the library. I got 3 books. I got The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. I got a Zodiac Academy, and I got another one called The Cheat Sheet. I also got my movie finally. I got a Catching Fire, and I ended up watching Catching Fire with my family, and we loved it. Again, we have watched it multiple times, but we still loved it. And the next day, I'm telling you the full review of The Hobbit, and then after that, I'm telling you that I'm having tooth pain, awful tooth pain on my filling. I got a filling done like a month ago before going to Hawaii, and I ended up having a lot of pain and sensitivity. Couldn't even drink water because it was so painful, and I felt like my face was inflamed and it was not nice. So I was taking some pain medicine for that, and that's it. Hi guys, it's Editing Danny, realizing that all my clips were in a slow motion, and even the outro of this video and the things that I wanted to say, they're not there anymore. They're not there anymore. I don't know what happened. I have no idea. I don't even know how to put a slow motion myself. So I'm like, how did that happen if I don't even know how to put a slow motion? That's insane to me. It's insane. So it's a couple of days later. I'm editing in my bed right now this video, and that's when I realized that all my clips were in a slow motion. Oh, great. Fantastic. Just what I needed. Just what I needed. But I'm here because I want to give you my full review of The Hobbit, because as you guys saw, I couldn't even do that. Can you imagine that this is also in a slow motion? I will literally cry so much. I'll cry. I don't think so. Hopefully it is not in a slow motion. But I read The Hobbit. I finally finished The Hobbit a couple of days ago, actually. Ever since I read this book, I read 2 more. So, yeah. I did not like it. I'm sorry. I apologize. I did not like it. I was so excited because I really thought that it was gonna be like a Harry Potter vibe, Harry Potter, everything. I really thought that it was gonna be like me liking Harry Potter as much as I liked it. So I was having a lot of hype around this book. I was very excited. I had my hypes up. I had my expectations high. I didn't like it. And you can call me whatever, but I'm just a girl. Okay, and I just finished reading a romance book that I absolutely adore, and I just feel like I read more for the vibes. I read more for getting out of reality and giggling a little bit with the books that I read, and imagine myself in the books and being like, oh my gosh, like this guy is so romantic. Imagine if one of the guys that I date one day is like this. That would be so nice, so cool. This is so cute. I love this so much. Or maybe when I read about dragons, like Fourth Wing, or ACOTAR, when I read about Fae, I just get invested because there's a little bit of romance. Hobbit has 0 romance, and I know I'm just a girl. Okay? I also didn't know that this book is like a classic. It's like considered a classic book. So the writing style, it's also a little hard for me to understand. It was a little hard for me to understand. It was a little complicated. There's a lot of words and not a lot of things happening. And I was just bored throughout the book. I was just like, can we please? So I ended up listening to the audiobook a lot and forcing myself to read the book. But it was just not my cup of tea. I think I gave it 2.5, which I know, but you need to understand that I rate my books by vibes. I don't rate my books because it's a book well written. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay. My rating is about how much I enjoy the book. I personally didn't enjoy the book. So I'm not gonna give a good rating just because it's a classic or because a lot of people rate it high, you know? So yeah, that's my little rating. I'm gonna start editing another vlog right now with another book, 2 books that I read that I did enjoy, and you will see that later on. I'm so sorry, I apologize. The last clips were in a slow motion. I just didn't realize that was happening. Okay, I love you guys. Bye. I'm gonna finish this vlog now. Pass this and finish the book. I love you guys so much.